Welcome back to the Inside Secrets to Angel Investing, my Select One, this series. Today, we are going to talk about Inside Secret number 22. It's one of my faves. So, and of course, hopefully, if you're listening to this, you know that I am Karen Rands and I wrote Inside Secrets to Angel Investing as a primer for people to learn how to invest in entrepreneurs. And 22 comes right in there, right? So being an investor that owns pieces of other businesses is the best kind of the right side of the cash flow quadrant. Whether those investments are as angel investors owning stock in a private company or as a private lender for a lifestyle company that is growing but not yet eligible for traditional financing. So if you have read Sharon Lecter's and Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Cash Flow Quadrant series of books, Cash Flow Quadrant was the one that established the whole the box. It's in the book. If you've read my book, if you got my book, you know you've seen it. If you've read Kiyosaki and Lecter's book, then you've seen that as well. And it's basically where it's a grid, and on the left hand side you have E and S for entrepreneur, for employee, and then for sole proprietor, because this is where time and money are attached. And over on the right side of the quadrant, you have business owner and investor. And the idea behind a business owner is that they have built their business up enough that they don't have to be there to make sure that the money comes in. So like an employee works for their money, they get paid for the time they do their job. Their money, they get it after taxes. So everything they do is after taxes. So a proprietor has some business opportunities where they can deduct businesses or deduct expenses and do some things and get some offset of, it's all tax and money, offset of, not paying all the taxes. They can invest in other things that, just like an employee that, comes out before taxes are taken, but pretty much they're still dealing with after tax when it comes to what they have to spend and invest. Whereas on the business owner and the investor side, they're investing money that works for them. Part of the whole premise behind Compassionate Capitalist is it's somebody that wants to make money as an investor. And instead of just investing in real estate or traditional stock markets, they look at what is a passion that an entrepreneur has, or a passion they have, and an entrepreneur is doing something to solve that problem, and that company is being built, and they have compassion to make money in that way, and to the benefit of the company on the compassion side versus just capitalist side, is that when you invest in a company that's private, or you are a private lender to a company that needs to get sort of finance, and they need somebody to bank them so that they can use that as a letter of credit in order to go get their bank financing, or there's just lots of different ways that investors can invest in entrepreneurs and get paid out of revenues or get paid out of other things besides just traditional equity. And so, which I talk about in the book. And so the whole idea is that their money is being worked separate from their time. Their money is compounding and growing separate from the time that they put in. They make money in their sleep because they're investing it in things that will continue to make money, whether they are physically there or not. All right. So that's the basic premise behind, why I reference Cash Flow Quadrant in this piece. But the part that's really important is owning pieces of other businesses, right? So even if you are a business owner, so if you're an employee and you're an executive or somebody who's making bunches of money, you're a accredited investor making over $250,000 a year with $1 million in assets, it's not your house, or you're one of these up and comings. There's a lot of folks in the age group of millennials that are making $200,000 a year, but they don't necessarily have the same pressure that some of the generation that went before them on owning things. So they put their money to work in smaller amounts, but investing in entrepreneurs, owning a piece of multiple businesses through Reg CF and things like that. But when you own a piece of multiple businesses and those businesses grow, your revenue grows in that, and those businesses are able to use that money directly to grow, to hire people, to pay for marketing and advertising, to do research and development on new products, to do all the things that they need to do in order to become a thriving, profitable company. When you buy stock, it's going to another stockholder. When you buy real estate, it's going to another real estate person. Maybe you make some temporary jobs because there's been remodeling and things like that, and the real estate person makes money on that. But for the most part, it's not doing anything in the community that grows the job base or grows the wealth of many people that a successful, thriving company that goes from 5 employees to 50 employees to 100 employees, and they're all getting benefits and they're all getting much better than livable wages. They're getting, paid for their skill set. Then in those cases, you have had a direct impact on the economy, and you yourself benefit as a capitalist because you're now owning pieces of multiple businesses. So with that, Inside Secrets to Angel Investing number 22. And tune in next week. Thank you very much. Give me a high five, 5 stars, thumbs up, and tell me what you think. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully you're enjoying this. And if you haven't gotten the book, please go get the book. Inside Secrets to AngelInvesting.com. Thank you. Over and out, onwards and upwards. Have a great day.